Hello, this is John Blancett. I'll be doing problem 7-6, playing a game. This is when I first transitioned all the stuff over to cells. So I copied and pasted everything from A into one cell and from B into another. I went ahead and ran them to make sure that they still passed. Everything seems to be good. There's one thing that we really don't need anymore. I'm just gonna comment it out since we have both of them here. We don't need to import PS4A since this is basically a global environment anyway. Run it and make sure it still goes well. And she passed. All right, we'll need to create a variable to make a copy of the hand. So we'll set this last hand up. And since we don't know how long they're going to be playing, we'll have to set up a while loop. And we'll just set it up to while it's true, and we'll prompt the user for input. We want them to enter their choice of whether they want to play or end or repeat their hand. So if they choose E, then they want to end it. We'll tell them goodbye, and we'll go ahead and break out of this. If they choose a new hand or N, then we'll deal them a hand. And then we'll assign our last hand to the value of the hand they're dealt so that we have a copy of it and we can keep the original hand. So after we deal the hand, then we'll call the play hand function and we'll pass it the hand, the word list, and our constant hand size. Now if the user chooses to replay the hand, then we'll select R. And we actually have to have a nested if here because we need to check the condition if there's no hand. And if there is no hand, which the last hand will be set to none, and then we'll print out you don't have a hand. And notify the user if there was an error and they need to play a hand first. Otherwise, they do have a hand, and we'll call the play hand, and we'll pass it the last hand, the word list, and our costing hand size. And there's one more condition that we need to take account of here. If they use any other command other than, well, I'm trying to figure out how to turn off this prompt. It's getting frustratingly annoying. But anyhow, the last case of this we're going to have to check, or the decision off this tree is to make sure that there's no other letter that's entered. They enter a number or any other choice besides the N, the R, or the E. We want to let the user know that there is an invalid command entered. So, test it here. Continue. Yeah, it seems after I fix that subtractions, uh, in that assignment earlier, that it fixed it. Let's run through a few test cases here.